I don't like sitting at a computer for my video games.
Well, but
I do.
I like sitting here playing D&D with everybody. Speaking of which, hi everybody.
Hi. How you doing?
Hi, and welcome to tonight's episode of Agents of the Collective, brought to you by the Collective Entertainment Network. I am your Game Master, Raven Hickey. I am joined with, and normally with, and for by their words of Brian, Amy, Mason. I got you.
Didn't mess it up.
I didn't mess it up, but I messed
You read
up.
the name.
I messed the words right on into it up.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways, Mason.
No, it's one or the other at this point, and you're lucky I'm even here right now.
Maybe physically, but not mentally.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so, how's everybody doing? We're doing a second episode of our recording, and doing it on a different night than we normally meet. So
It feels weird.
Yes, different night. There's a window over here for those of you guys who don't know, and as you can see, sunlight pouring in.
You're 3 hours in the past.
I'm 3 hours behind you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I went outside and touched grass today. Shush.
I did not.
I touched snow. Does that count?
Yeah, I'm counting the snow as grass.
Woke up late.
I can see my dirt driveway.
You can see parts of it.
Beautiful display of trees out here. Pollinating and killing thousands with their pollination. It's beautiful.
I like my dirt.
Dirt.
I like my trees.
Dirt's a funny word if you say it enough times.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a dirty word.
Dirt.
Dirt.
Get out.
But there's dirt out there.
Should have thought of that before making a bad pun.
Aren't all puns bad? And doesn't that therefore make it the best pun because it was terrible?
That's not the point. That's beside the point. It's just...
But it's point adjacent.
Fine.
All right, so we're recording, but we're still behind schedule today, so we'll have that be our witty banter. What happened last time? Greg died, came back alive.
Again.
Die.
You died.
Well, dying.
I was knocked unconscious.
Dying stage 1.
Wrong system.
And
Are we gonna do a card?
no, that's not.
Okay.
Because we're on a real world time crunch, and I want to get an episode in. So.
Alright. I'll do the thing.
So, Greg was almost dead, on his way there, but not exactly there.
Mostly dead.
Dead adjacent.
But slightly alive.
He'll be stone dead in a minute.
Boog did battle with Hagatha against the Bone Breaker, and did pretty good. Got him to a point where
We made him run off.
Where you made him run off. Our paladin finally realized how paladin he actually is.
It's a work in progress.
Cutter.
I'm shiny.
Cutter got some hits in. You defeated some shadowy assassin-like creatures and managed to escape mostly whole from the warehouse. You went to the ship for a safe haven, where you have found Kyle passed out in Greg's bed with a giant pile of
He's gonna clean that up.
snacks and goodies on the bed, on the floor, and himself. He is right passed out in a food coma.
Yeah, he's gonna clean that up. I'm gonna make him clean that up. Because that's Greg's bed. You do not desecrate Greg's bed like that.
Not touchy bed.
So, if there's anything you guys like to do, or we could jump to our long rest.
Oh, definitely a long rest.
Yeah, I think Greg is going straight to passing out after, filing out his paperwork. for the missing watch, and then putting in request forms for a couple of the replacement things, like a shield. I think that's really it. That's the biggest thing he's worried about, is just his shield.
Yeah.
In the watch.
Can't you?
The watch you put on lockdown.
Can't you make a shield? You can build a coffee station in like 3 hours, but you can't put a round piece of wood together.
I'm tired. I don't want to just build a shield on the spot. Like it
Not a
takes
performance
time.
monkey and just do things on command, all right?
Okay.
Oh, you're.
It takes time. I can make a shield, but it takes time.
They make a potion for
I'm
that.
not a freaking elf who only needs 4 hours of rest.
If you're having performance issues, Greg.
I am not having performance issues. I'm very, very sore. I have a point of exhaustion, and
Whatever that means.
So you could use some invigoration.
it might take me a little longer though than 4 hours. You know, after 4 hours, you need to fill out a report saying how well it did, so you can congratulate the man who made the potion.
Yeah, and you might need to consult a cleric.
I mean, if you're an elf, maybe. If you're just a wimpy elf, I mean. Orcs are made from tougher stuff.
Oh, you're not an orc anymore.
You're not an orc.
I'm an orc on the inside.
No, you're not.
I've seen your
Yes,
inside.
I
It looks a
am.
lot like elf.
No.
No, Yanti.
Or Wanti, excuse me.
I'm like, what are we anymore? I don't know.
I don't know.
So many
All I know is I'm
changes.
losing at reincarnation bingo. That's it. That's all I know. I'm not the person in last place though. That's Hagatha. Hagatha, you're losing at this game here. You need to die a couple times and come back.
I think I'm okay with losing. I'll carry that big L.
She doesn't need
But
to
there's
die.
a
The
free
frogs have already
dessert
abandoned her.
if you win. You know what? I need to switch to my headset. Hold on. Carry on.
Carrying on. All right, so long rest achieved. You wake up in the morning, rested, hit points and spells recovered. You're in your ship. What do you want to do? What is the next step for the party? You feel maybe your cover's blown. What do you want to do?
You think?
Not bad.
Uh,
First off, I'd like to get a progress report on that hammer. Oh yeah, the other major thing I lost was the dancing sword. I forgot about that.
So you go to check the thing, and it's at 91%.
ooh.
Okay.
I say we just nuke the whole site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Where
Do we
it's-
even have that
It's an
capability?
entire city. We can't just nuke the whole city. Plus, we're here to take down the family and get information.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
need to
does
go
anybody
smack
remember?
Kyle awake. He ate snacks on my bed, and he needs to, clean that up. Kyle!
I think we need to have some healing on hand just in case, because
Yeah, I'm here.
it's gonna get it.
Kyle Risco, you open this door right now, young man.
You're not my dad!
You hear shuffling and falling, and a Cheeto dust laden, floppy haired mess of a person comes stumbling out. Like what?
It's like Peanuts, like Pigpen with like that cloud of dirt, but it's a cloud of Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust. Oh.
Kyle, you
What?
passed out in my room.
No. What?
Yeah, yes, you did.
That was my room.
No, that was my room. There's a real easy way to tell. First off, my room, when you walked in, was immaculate. Second, close to the door. It has my name on this door. Thirdly, There was a vast variety of tools on the wall, which I didn't look at last night. But for your sake, I hope there's no Cheeto dust on them. Because it will take you a long time to clean everything.
I got bad news for you. Somebody threw up in your room.
Right.
Elion
Right.
kind of just peeks over and goes, Did someone shit in the corner? Oh.
Kyle, walk with me for a moment. Put my arm around him. Start walking towards the dark portion of the ship.
Okay. What's up?
So, I'm going to show you where the cleaning supplies are. You're going to clean that room. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be immaculate. Because if it's not, I will do unspeakable horrors to you.
But I didn't fall asleep in it.
Yes, you did. Because I had to sleep in your room last night. And, by the way, as you can see, I've actually been secretly walking towards his room. Look inside, it's like immaculate. Sheets have been refitted, you know.
Oh,
your room
man,
is perfect.
Somebody screwed up the room.
As I'm in Greg's room, I cast thaumaturgy just so he can hear me. Oh my god! There's shit it's on the walls! Oh my god, how'd he get it up there? And then I'm
Sorry, but Hagatha's just kind of hanging out and just.
You have until the end of the day to get that room cleaned up, or I'm throwing you out the airlock.
Oh yeah,
Don't
we're in
worry,
space,
I'll
by the
still
way.
fix up your club, and I'll still make it immaculate. You just,
We'll be there to see
won't be
it.
able to enjoy it. It'll be more of a memorial club than a proper business being run by its original owner.
I swear I didn't. Man.
Now, over here's Clorox, here's vinegar. Do not mix these two, or you will kill yourself. I'm gonna go over all the basic stuff of, hey, don't mix these two, don't mix these two, don't mix these two. Here's the washer, here's the dryer. Follow the instructions. I have printed a walkthrough sheet.
Take the ones that he shouldn't mix away. Just use the one side of that cleaning product, because I don't think he's smart enough to know not to mix things.
That might actually be a good idea, yeah. He's eventually left with just soap and water.
Soap and water.
Hi.
You see, he goes into his room and he turns the shower on, and you hear the door lock. You don't have the greatest confidence that you get the feeling that he'll clean, but
Be half-assed.
you'll come back and he's still doing it.
You know what? If he's still doing it, as long as he's not like lazing around not doing anything, Greg will probably accept the merit of, hey, I'm still working on it. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm still working on it, as long as he's actively working on it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So he will just end up sleeping in the hall for the night rather than, But anyway,
what else is
that
there?
takes care of that. I do want to get a new shield and get that use my infusion on the new shields to deactivate the old one and have a new repulsor shield. Would I be able to get that through Arrow?
Yeah. She said that I could send you a shield, but it will slow down the hammer.
Do we have a smithy on board?
There's a little thing on board. It's crude, but it would work. I mean, it's a spaceship, but you're not going to get the best thing on the planet there.
Yeah. All right. In that case, yeah, he's just gonna go about making a shield from there and there. Because we'll probably need some time. It doesn't have to be a fabulously He's going to do what he doesn't do normally. He's going to sacrifice. He's going to sacrifice his artistic motif for function, so he's not going to spend the extra 3 days making sure the artistry is right.
Perfect. Anybody else?
I'm just preparing my spells for the day.
Okay. Miss Hagatha?
She was just kind of, as Greg was reprimanding, Kyle?
Kyle.
Kyle.
My God, I'm so bad with names. Anyway, while Greg was doing that, and she was just having her breakfast and just kind of like, breakfast and a show. Cool. Yeah, no, no, I don't think there's really much she needs. I mean, she's rested and good to go.
All right. So, strategy. Any thoughts on that? Like, what are you gonna do next? What's
Nope, not a
going
clue.
on?
I mean, I have some ideas, but I'm smithing. Unless you guys want to, be in the little mini smithy, listening to me hammer.
I think it's important to strategize at this point because the two hardest hitting people that you have encountered in the crime family straight up know you guys at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
The little cats know us?
They took Greg.
Ian's got a point. We're talking about the two hardest hitting members of the family. It's the cats. With 3 freaking natural 20s.
I mean, isn't that true in any household that has a cat?
By the way, while we're making plans and while I'm smithing, I will cast Aid on the party. So everyone add 5 maximum hit points.
5 max.
Does that include Oog?
No, it will include Cutter. I don't know what Oog's hit points are, and I can only do up to 4 people.
Well,
that's Greg.
If his hit points were 1 to 75.
Oh no,
he'd be
3
full.
creatures within range. No, just the main party.
Okay.
So that's Greg, Hagatha, and Elion.
Doesn't
all
Ook
get
have
5
some
added
sort
onto
of
their max.
buffing spell like that?
Oog spells list.
I thought he did.
I mean, I could spend another spell slot, but that's another 2nd level spell slot.
No. I could have sworn Ook did.
Oog does not have a
Okay.
There was somebody else in the party.
It was I know Maximilian,
Oh.
and I know
I think it was
James
Max.
could do it.
I can cast Aid.
Yes.
So, strategy.
So, let's assume that best to assume that our hotel that we were at is compromised. So anything we had in there is going to be gone, which means our board is gone. So they know roughly. We can safely assume that they know that we're looking at the family structure at least.
Or maybe they think we're just collecting information for a family tree project.
That is a possibility. There's also the fact that Kyle, as far as their perspective is concerned, has mysteriously gone missing. Ooh. That could be bad then for Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker. Because if they were working down in that area, they might have been Kyle's babysitters. As far as watching that territory, in addition to obviously interrogating people.
What were they asking?
They also might have been the people who were supposed to be watching Kyle.
No, what were they asking you?
Information. They mostly only got really my name.
Yeah,
and
what
that
did they
I'm
want to know?
not from
What did
around
they
here.
ask?
Sorry?
What were they asking? Like, what questions were they asking?
Information
Basic interrogation.
constantly. Ray, any sharing or enlightening of what they were specifically asking, possibly?
What they were specifically asking, who are you? Where are you from? Why are you here? Those kind of things. They're trying to get that baseline of, you guys were asking about the family. Why are you asking about the family?
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Mostly, yeah, they were just inquiring what our interest was. All they ever really got, though, out of me was just my name. It's the only major specific information. Technically, that I'm not from around here, but that can be very vague. I tried to be as vague as I could. I also tried to be as irritating as I could. I honestly do have to say, like, Bonebreaker was very, very good at his job. Like, very clean breaks. I don't think there was an instance of just random bone shrapnel. So he's very, very clean breaker.
You mentioned that, and I'm a little concerned of how much you admire that skill.
It was kind of one of those things where you kind of just had to focus on it for a while.
I
It
think you focused on it too much there, buddy. I think
dealing with the pain to just kind of be focusing on something.
But you enjoyed it.
No. If you're asking if that's an experience I want to relive, the answer is no.
No. I would hope not.
Yeah, no. No. But, alright.
I lean over to Hagatha and kind of whisper, I think he likes a little slap and tickle.
I mean, he did go see a special lady at a special store.
And he's mentioned the bone breaking a lot.
A lot. I mean,
guys, why are we whispering amongst ourselves?
Oh, what? Nothing.
Huh?
We're trying to plan our next move here.
Greg, are you a masochist? I think that's the right term.
No. Is this really a pertinent information here?
Maybe.
If you're asking if I enjoy being hurt, no.
Oh.
It's weird that I actually don't like how much this particular body feels pain. As a half-orc, it was a lot more easy to endure. It's a little bit weirder as this, but no, I'm not a masochist. Can we get back on topic though?
Okay.
Unless, are there any other questions you want to ask just to get them out of your system?
No, we'll ask at a more appropriate time.
Thank you.
So never.
Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker, I don't know, they might be actually in trouble because they have lost track of Kyle, and now they've lost track of someone whom they were interrogating, and now they've lost track of us entirely. And with that board that they would have picked up, that might make it apparent we're investigating the family, but now they have nothing really to show for it. Is there a way we can use that? Also, Arrow, are you able to trace the present location of my former watch?
Checking. No.
Has it been disabled?
I'm disabled.
It's really odd. I can't seem to find it.
See, that is what makes me worry, is maybe that they found a way to block the signal from the collective, but still able to access our information.
They've put in blocks on there, so they shouldn't be able to. They may just have it in a Faraday cage.
There's one thing I can do to help if you would like.
Blow it up?
I can recreate the board.
That'd be helpful, yes, actually.
Very helpful.
Let's review what information we have.
And she does so. If you want to gander at the roll 20.
Well, eyes gandering. Some would say I'm oogling.
By the way, guys, am I coming in volume okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering, because it's really quiet on my end for whatever reason. It might just be a thing with me.
No, because we're all just secretly whispering.
Stop it! Or at least stage whisper. Whisper really loud.
On today's Agent of the Collective, AMSR.
No way.
Anywho.
Anyway,
So
back to
you
the
have your
thing we're
board.
doing.
You've got your board. You seem to open up several aspects of the family here. You still have Lilith and Sue. But your
I'm still
Bonebreaker,
not sure about.
Heartbreaker, no Kyle.
I don't remember Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, she was a tiefling woman.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Tiefling woman.
Have you met her?
Yeah, I think I did.
Tiefling
At
woman
the
Where'd
party.
you-
bumped
At the party?
into.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, that might reinforce the idea that she might have been a babysitter for Kyle.
Yeah. She tried hitting on me, I think, and then I kind of.
You made that awkward.
I did. I didn't
To be
have my
fair, it's
sack
hard-
with me, and I was like, I don't know. Haven't really had that happen with a lady before, so it's just like, I wasn't
mean-
against it. It was definitely like, what if
To be fair, Hagatha, sometimes it's hard to tell when people are hitting on you. I almost never can tell when someone's hitting on me.
Clearly.
Yeah, you're.
Why? Has someone been hitting on me?
Nope.
Okay. Well, okay. But yeah, it's something that I have the same issue with. It's hard to tell sometimes when someone's hitting on you. Elion apparently has this same difficulty, I guess. Though I can't imagine who you would have had hitting on you, because you're only
No
really
one.
this present person.
No one. Absolutely no one.
You've had no one hitting on you.
Nope.
Well, you're in the right group. The arm around his shoulder pulls him in tight. We're here with you.
I fucking hate you.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Okay. Anyway, all right.
There's the goblin.
There's the goblin.
Who had the kitty cats.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
leave him
don't
out.
want to play with those.
I don't remember Sarah Markey.
Sarah Marquis. That was the
Innkeeper?
owner
No,
of the brothel.
she.
If I remember correct, I think she's the owner of the brothel. Let me double check my notes.
Mm.
Ray is nodding his head, so I'm assuming that my wisdom is infinite and correct.
Elion never met her.
Yeah.
No.
Well, to
No.
be fair, neither did I.
Yeah, no, because we were gonna try and get an audience with her, but it didn't work out.
No, you didn't actually really pursue it either.
We didn't go for an audience with it. Well, because there was it was insinuated that she has the most connections with most people, but she's very, very particular on people who she converses with. Typically people from the city center.
Mm. I mean, is she actually part of the family, though? Or she just works with the family?
He was an influential figure.
She's an influencer.
Sure.
I know how difficult that is to talk to those people.
I think it's probably more she has a couple influencers in her employ. I mean, we could try and pursue that, but I may not be the best face to have around right now.
I don't think any of us are.
Any of us.
Well, Elion, you're relatively unknown except for really just
the Goblin, Bonebreaker, Kyle.
Kyle's on the ship.
Kyle's up here.
Everyone at the hotel.
I don't think there was many at the hotel because it was kind of a.
If we change your look, that might help.
How do I change my look? I'm a tall, glowy elf. My eyes glow with the astral sea.
And he's changed the most out of all of the three of us.
We're absolutely not covering me in dirt.
Why would we not cover you in dirt?
Cover you in dirt.
Why would you cover me? I'm probably the easiest person for them to pick out. They've spent quite a bit of time with me.
We're not covering me in dirt.
Alright, I'm just saying. It'd probably fix some things. Okay. What do we need? We need to know where to hit
your own shit.
Oh my god.
Or we need to flush people out.
Well, you want to try and get an audience with Sarah Markey? And see what... She might be able to help us. Maybe...
Hey, Kyle, come here.
What?
Come here.
I just started cleaning.
That's okay, that can wait.
Take a quick break. We have a fruit platter over here.
Oh, food. He shows up. He's got wet hair, the same dirty clothes on. Yo, what's up?
Did you take a shower and just put on the same clothes you had before?
I don't have any other clothes.
Could have asked.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the dressers in that bedroom have clothes that will fit you.
In your room, there's some generic clothing in your room. Stay out of my room.
He's already in your room.
Well,
No, he showered in his room.
He showered in his room. He's cleaning my room.
Well, now you tell me, and he leaves to go change.
Stop.
All right, while he's doing that...
Stop talking to him, Greg. You scare him.
I scare him so much he slept on my bed.
Stockholm Syndrome.
He comes back a few minutes later. He's in essentially a jumpsuit, the collective jumpsuit.
Carl, are you afraid of me?
Wait, what?
What did you say, Leon?
As if we got it from Hagatha's room.
No, I went back to the room that I've been told was mine.
I lock my room.
Kyle.
Yeah?
Are you afraid of me?
No.
Greg,
See?
stop
Told you.
talking.
He's not afraid of me.
to him.
Told you.
Kyle.
Yeah, what's up?
Greg got caught. And yeah, he met Bonebreaker and Heartbreaker.
And you lived?
I'm very
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we saved
Luke and I drove off Bonebreaker.
Well, you're dead now. So, can I have your snacks?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Sweet. He leaves to go to the kitchen.
Wait. Before you can have those snacks, we need some more information.
Like what?
Or we can just give you back to the Risco family.
What?
Hagatha disappears to the kitchen, grabs snacks, and she's gonna give Kyle treats like a dog when he answers questions for us.
Now,
Kyle,
he plops on. What room are you guys in? Oh, you're in the smithy.
Whatever.
Probably the
whatever's
common room.
equivalent to a common room. I'll say I've got metal that's heating up right now.
Okay, so
chow hall.
You're in a conference room. There's a chow hall. Yeah, chow hall is better. There's a table in the center. He takes a chair, scoots it out like he's gonna sit on it, swipes the table clean, sits on the table, and puts his feet on the chair, and he just looks at you. What?
Do you want these snacks?
Yes.
Then you're going to answer our questions, and at each question, you get a snack.
What am I, a dog?
Shut up.
Okay.
Give him a treat. Reinforce good behavior.
Yes.
Um,
And they're the good snacks, too.
I think we should probably start with our most imminent issue. What can you tell us about Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker?
breakers.
They're...
I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Everybody make a wisdom save.
Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Wisdom. Boop.
It's wisdom or charisma?
Long.
Pretty sure Zone of Truth is charisma save.
Well, either way, I got.
It
I
is
mean,
a
I'm
charisma
failing
save.
either.
Charisma.
Charisma?
Okay.
11!
19.
9.
Cool. Hagatha passed.
Yeah, she did.
Because
What about-
it's exactly 19 that you have to get.
Ah.
I'm gonna roll for Oog.
He has a +8 to charisma.
Oog,
Yeah,
Oog
he
rolled a
is weird.
26. He's fine.
Yeah,
What about Cutter?
Cutter.
Is Cutter even with us, or is he taking a nap?
Or is he mining the metal?
Ooh.
Cutter, yeah, I'd say Cutter's keeping an eye on the metal for me while it's heating up. He knows how to work stuff. He works with me all the time.
Alright.
He knows what to look for.
Alright, so Zone of Truth has been cast.
So what can you
Very
tell us
honest
about
for some
Bonebreaker and
reason.
Heartbreaker?
Alright, so Bonebreaker and Heartbreaker are this really creepy couple, and they do all the enforcing and... How is it put? Motivating?
They're the muscle.
For my uncle and all that.
So what you're
Treat.
saying is Bonebreaker is unavailable.
Yes.
Good to know. And
Are
I
you
just kinda,
seriously interested in the Minotaur?
I think he was asking for you,
Why would he be asking for me?
because you're so obsessed with his bone breaking.
It was literally the only thing I could focus
Moving
on
on.
that would irritate him. Okay. Did I think he had great looking fur? Yes.
Oh, Hagatha does give Kyle a 3.
Oh, thank you.
Sarah Marquis.
Yes.
How pivotal of a role does she play in the family?
She makes a lot of money, and she knows everyone.
So, if we needed to get to Zabin, she would be the person. Zabin.
Xavier.
Zabin, Zabin, Zubin, Urban. Yeah.
Okay. The head of the family.
Yeah.
She would be the person to go through.
You could. Yeah, you could.
Where does the family Where's headquarters?
Headquarters. Hold on. Notes. It's a big place. It's a sprawling landscape. The compound has a main house, a carriage house, a stable house, guest house, a large hedge maze, and that's up in Stalker's Hill.
Stalker's Hill.
So it's like its own private, like gated community that's owned entirely by the one family. By the sound, it's got like its own little cottages and things and all stuff on it.
Well, no, that's where all the uppity-ups live.
Okay.
My uncle would be an uppity-up.
Okay.
Can I
Back
have
to
a
Sarah.
chocolate?
Oh, no.
There you go.
Hey, what are those cat things that the goblin has?
What cat things?
The really creepy
What
ones with
goblin?
the eyeballs in the tail.
What goblin?
There was
You
a
guys
goblin
aren't
working
affiliated with
with
a goblin?
Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker. Do you know him?
No.
Hmm.
I wonder if that was Rack.
Who's Rack?
It's from what I know, Rack can be anyone, and he's kind of like a info guy.
Is he like a shapeshifter?
I don't know, but rumor has it he's really good at his job.
Those cats are out.
Does he have pet cats? Big ones?
I don't know.
Do you know about any big cats?
Apparently he's a goblin now.
Now.
Yeah.
What was he before?
I only met him once, and he was this really odd-looking dude.
He's like Nookie. He changes bodies.
There's another one!
There can't be two of me. Father?
Kyle,
Yeah.
with Heartbreaker and Bonebreaker, you have essentially vanished under their watch. I was able to escape from them. How much trouble are they possibly in if this gets out to the rest of the family?
Well, that would assume they were watching me. 'Cause I think I was worth watching.
Heartbreaker was in your club.
Oh.
Yeah, she tried
yeah.
hitting on me, but it didn't go very well.
Well, yeah, she goes by and picks people up every now and then, yeah. Comes to the
Oh, there's
club,
that
I
kind
mean,
of a couple.
I mean, they're in the
Clingers?
No,
Where was your boat? Not here.
Bonebreaker has certain tastes that she helps him endure.
Oh, never mind. So
yeah.
serial killers. Cool. Cool.
Probably a good thing you didn't realize she was hitting on you.
Yeah. Never go to the second location. Never.
I mean, it'd probably be a fair assumption that they were keeping an eye on you, even if you were the, quote, the black sheep of the family.
Well,
You're still a member of the family.
yeah, well, okay,
Loose
maybe I'm worth watching, but
Why?
What?
Why?
Because Greg said so.
I mean, he's definitely a person who's worth watching. Why? I mean, he's here. We're talking to him. He's a valuable person with valuable knowledge. Why am I saying this?
Well, the other part of that Bonebreaker, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're screwed.
So, what happens now? They both, They both got away. Greg got away. What would happen if this was a different person? Explain to us the scenario of what happens now.
Nobody gets away.
Well, someone did.
Yeah. And they'll find Greg and unalive him to the most extreme measure possible.
That could be problematic.
I would assume so. Where'd she go with my snacks?
She may have had to use the bathroom. Don't
Here,
worry
here's
about it
an
right
apple
now.
slice.
Fruit.
It's actually a better source of sugars because not only do you actually get a sweet taste from it, but
Greg,
it actually hydrates
Greg.
your body, so you're not left feeling like you're choking on your own
What are you
spit.
Who slices as a treat?
You walked away. Apparently, you had the chocolate,
I had to use the facilities.
See,
and
I
you
told
took the chocolate with you.
I was.
But I answered the question.
What's this?
Yeah, so I gave him apple slice.
It's like the worst treat ever.
Apparently it's hydrating.
See?
I mean, if you like it, I guess, but it's not.
You know what's really a great treat? Strawberries. Strawberries are a fantastic treat.
Fiber.
Oh yeah, and same sort of effect. It's very, very hydrating, very, very sweet. Get some really top grade strawberries. They have this nice sort
Fine,
of
I'm keeping all the
rosy
chocolate
scent to
myself
them.
then.
No, don't do that.
Now, strawberries dipped in chocolate. That's amazing.
Greg?
I'm under zone of truth.
Kyle,
Yep.
I have one last question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the collective or the trust?
The collective made this jumpsuit. He points to a logo. Very not roomy in the legs.
Prior to meeting us,
Oh. Yeah, no.
you've never heard the name the collective, or you've never heard the name the trust.
Yeah, no.
Probably not high enough. I don't want to say you're not important enough, because you are quite important, Kyle. You are very important, especially to this operation. We need you here. But he's probably not high enough in the Risco family to know connections with organizations like ours. And the Trust.
Zone of truth is now probably over.
I was gonna.
I mean, you can still.
We'll
can
give
still ask.
Zone of Truth one more question each, and then it'll die.
In reference to Sarah Markey, if we were to ask her for help, would she give it to us, or is she loyal?
That depends on how you ask her. She's not the biggest fan of Dev, old Uncle Dearest.
Popcorn pizza then.
Good to know. So she could be persuaded?
Sure.
Sweet. Cool. Fun. Bye, Ad.
Greg,
Actually, that was almost going to be my that actually was going to be my question.
what motivates her?
Probably money.
Not always.
Not always money.
Freedom?
Might just be a delightful side perk.
Secrets.
Hmm.
She knows a lot of people, so she probably knows a lot of secrets.
Secret for secret?
What would be the best way for us to seek her help?
Rob,
Persuade her to help us.
I would go to the flagship marquee pleasures in Center City, and I would ask.
That's what Kyle
Very
would do,
helpful.
yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I think we need to talk to Sarah.
Sarah probably be a good bet.
So when we going?
You're gonna stay here, cause
Yeah, you got a room to clean.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Don't worry,
It's
Kyle.
either that or you get, like-
I'll set aside a nice fruit platter for you, some oranges. Take a break in about a couple hours, rehydrate, get something to eat. Also, make sure you're wearing gloves. Gloves.
Yes, I know. You put 18 different sizes in my room.
Well, I wasn't sure what your hand size was. It's not like I measured you while you were sleeping.
How do we have that many sizes of gloves?
I come prepared. What part of your entire knowledge base of me makes you think I would not have 18
Wait.
pairs of gloves?
Where do you keep that many gloves?
There was an instruction manual.
On how to put on gloves?
Street, so you can figure out which one is best suited for you.
Greg, we're gonna have to have an intervention for your OCD.
It's not a problem.
And I still think it's
How many-
crap. I didn't dirty that room. Whatever.
Whether you
You're
did
the
or not.
only one up here.
Whether you did it or not, you need
If
something
you-
to do, so you're gonna clean.
And if you didn't do it, Kyle, I appreciate you helping me clean my room.
I'm gonna go lock the pantry and the kitchen.
Also, next time you sleep in my bed, ask before you sleep in my bed. I know it's very spacious, but that's because I'm a very large man.
Not
No, you're
anymore.
not.
Yes, I am. I'm 6'1". still.
You're tall. You're not big.
I'm
You
6'1",
used to be.
192 pounds.
109. You're what?
He's 192 pounds. I did the math.
What are you? Jesus Christ. For 6 foot. Okay.
Yeah, but reptiles are dense. Very
Nothing but
dense,
muscle.
apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much in the way of body fat. Like that's what we discussed. He's very tall.
Yeah.
Toy, like a toiger.
Yeah.
He is very triangular.
Very square.
That's right.
Okay.
Anyway, ask before you sleep in my bed again.
I didn't.
I know you didn't ask to sleep in my bed. Just sleep in my
Greg,
bed. If
Greg,
you sleep in my
Greg,
bed, just
Greg,
ask.
Greg.
I mean, to
What?
be fair,
Greg.
he probably didn't sleep in your bed. He passed out and puked. Or vice versa. Puked and then passed out.
Right. Regardless, I will appreciate it greatly if you clean it, whether you did or didn't do it. I apologize if I made you feel like you were not valuable. You are valuable. You are an individual thinking human being, and you deserve respect. Now go clean my room.
Fine.
And Nookie leans over, or Nookie, Elion leans over and whispers to Hagatha,
Whisper
Private
slash
message.
types out.
All right. So, from what I understand, the plan is to head to city center to discuss, to talk to Sarah Marquis.
Oh, I have to change my outfit though from like the like 1920s suit.
Then who was phone?
I'm gonna assume a new watch hasn't been issued to Greg as of yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Can I link Pi to the Arrow network as a communications device?
I like that idea. Let's give ourselves an intelligence check to see if you can't make that happen.
Okay. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, you're tinkering, so.
Okay, that's actually pretty goddamn good. 21 for
21.
raw intelligence.
Yeah, you think that you have, you may not have all of the services down that Arrow could do, but you could definitely have the communication.
It's like voice to text.
Yeah.
I start talking, you guys start getting like a text message on your watch.
But, there's that communication is there. All right.
Here we go.
Back to the city of Warhaven we go.
Before we go,
Yeah.
can Oog help me, or can Oog do a quick search of the ship?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Just to make sure no one else is on.
Do you want him
board.
to investigate or perceive?
Whatever one he's better at.
All right.
Can I perceive as well?
Sure.
Is this a thing you guys are just doing on your own, or are you getting Greg in on this?
Once Kyle is literally out of the way, I'll let Greg know. Kyle said that he didn't mess up your room.
Under
Right.
zone of truth.
Under zone of truth. That is a natural 20 plus 6 for a 26.
Oog got a natural 20 plus 4 for a 24 on the investigation.
Yeah.
Every nook and cranny of the ship has been investigated in.
I was gonna say, Greg would actually probably end up leaving it to you guys, because 3 people should be more than enough to be able to cover this, and he has a shield he's working on.
You guys.
Just keep.
Anyways, you guys pour over this ship. And things are out of place. Not horribly in some cases, just a little off.
That's not where I put it, that's not where I put it, that's not where I put it. This is a nightmare!
Each
But it's all just like the tiniest bit askew
Greg
for Greg.
and Ilion, when you get to your rooms, Greg, you move over the outstandingly fantastic, wonderful cleaning of Kyle. To kind of go over your room real quick. You are missing something from your room. Elion, you are directly missing something from your room.
What am I missing?
Yeah.
Just like a tchotchke or a keepsake or something that you bring with you places you go, or something you picked up.
My original like little homemade boar statue made of bronze from Ravnica.
Right, yeah, you leave that in your room and it's gone.
What am I missing?
You picked up a copy of your father's holy book.
Somebody stole the Bible?
The
What
monster.
monsters are these? Arrow, scan the entire ship now!
For blasphemy!
They stole Daddy
rain
Dearest's
down.
book.
I will rain down smite on this entire ship.
This next piece of information, I actually need Greg, Elion, and their accompanying real persons to not listen in.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Hagatha, as the ship scouring subsides, Oog pulls you into your room,
Mm-hmm.
and underneath your bed are these missing items and a letter.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Kind of felt like this was gonna happen. Yeah, read the letter.
It states, "Don't you love my little gifts?"
Fuck.
And it's in that handwriting that you recognize.
No. Oh, she storms out of her room and she's just like, that sucks! And she like, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, so Hagatha comes storming out of her room screaming, that son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh
That
no.
son of a bitch has been here.
Jimmy?
Old
Or James?
Joe.
Jimmy? What was it?
Joe.
Where?
Joe.
Old
Joe.
Joe. Where is the bastard?
Who? How did he get here?
He was here, and as she shows everybody the note and like all the stuff that the stuff that he took, like he took it and put it under my bed.
Can I have my book back, please?
Can I have my boar?
What?
It's very important to me. It's very sentimental.
Please. It's my dad's book.
It's an autographed
You have
copy.
your stuff back, but that's
I feel like this is almost like a hostage situation, unless I get my boar back, in which case then we can deal with your thing.
she just like walks away, just like stunned, just like.
I'll smite him.
Is that a yes? Are you get? I feel she's walking away from her room. Can we get it?
Did we not handle that right? I mean,
Was there a better way to handle? I mean, I felt like I couldn't really pay attention until like I had my boar back. It's like my teddy bear.
she's glitching out like your computer does.
Yeah, she's like twitching a little, and she's just like.
A little long, dried out.
On the ship, how did he get on the ship? That he shouldn't be able to find him.
Hey, Arrow.
Yes.
Two things. Hagatha's angry and I'm scared. And can you scan the ship for life forms? And let us know where all life forms are on the ship.
And can you teleport my boar from under Hagatha's bed back to my room?
No. Let her do that because she scares me right now.
The scan of the ship is complete. There are 5 life forms and a Kyle.
Where's the Kyle?
Cleaning in Greg's room.
Era, I told you not to give him my location. How did he get?
I didn't.
How did he get here? How did he get on the frickin' ship? We're out in the middle of frickin' thing. That was a thing until recently, and it's like.
Arrow, can you name the 5 life forms?
Elyon, the accountable for all his gear. Hagatha, the Sea Witch. Gregorovich. Cutter. And Ook.
Kyle doesn't count.
She said 5 life forms and a Kyle.
Oh, and a Kyle. Okay. Okay.
Does Ook
I can
count
math.
as a life form, considering he's technically undead because he's a shadow?
He's actually a fae.
It's actually Faye.
He's a fae.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's a living shadow, but he is like a face spirit living shadow. All right. Arrow, can you determine a time at which? Frick, no, screw this. Arrow, give me access to security logs. Security footage. There has to be cameras here.
I'm sorry, but your security clearance has been suspended.
Excuse me?
Suspended by me. I suspended my own security access so that no one else could use my access. Until I get assigned a new watch, I won't be able
Arrow,
to create new security
can
access.
you send
codes.
all of whatever Greg just asked for to my watch? Because I still have my watch.
Sure.
Oh, at this point, Hagatha's gotten off the chair or whatever that she flopped herself in and, like, is scrounging for a bottle of liquor of some sort.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Whoever stocked this ship knew you guys.
I unlocked the pantry the second she started getting mad. I'm like, nope. Unlock.
Elion, I want this happening.
Elion, before you...
Thaumaturgy, unlock.
Yes. Before you, at your desk, a bunch of data shows up. And files. And apparently, you didn't know this, but Arrow fills out hourly reports about the ship and its status, and then you guys. And she downloaded and sent you everything from the first moment you were contacted till today.
I'm gonna be here a minute.
Do you need a hand?
No, I got it. This is my security clearance, so I should be the one in charge of it and taking care of it.
All right. Do you know how the files are properly labeled?
Actually, yeah, Arrow's really, really good at this. You should take
Okay.
some notes.
I'm sensing
Hagatha's still
sarcasm.
freaking out in the freaking corner, like, what? How long has he been following? Like, I thought I was clear the last time I saw him.
So,
Didn't want anything to do with it.
When do I notice the earliest mention of whatever the fuck his name is?
Kyle.
Old Joe.
No, old Joe.
Old Joe, that was a while ago.
It was back on the collective, like, home.
So as
So
Hagatha says, how long has he been following us? Well, actually, it says right here that he's been following you since.
At
Couple
this
months?
point, it's been a couple
Oh, she
months.
shoots him freaking daggers. Like, that's.
A few months back. I think this was when Nookie was still with your party.
You technically are Nookie.
Well, Nookie was technically me. I am me. I have always
Two
been
things
me.
can be true.
You wouldn't know.
What does that even mean?
I just keep going through the files. To the more recent files of when he was on our ship.
There was no record of Old Joe on the ship. The official manifest does not have him listed.
Hagatha, you need to read this.
You see the addition of Kyle to the ship's manifest, but you do not see an addition of an Old Joe.
He's a sneaky son of a bitch. That's for sure.
Kyle!
What?
You want something to drink? Also, can you come here?
Fine. If you keep calling me, this cleaning will take forever.
That's
Yeah,
okay,
that's fine.
it's
You're
okay.
gonna be
I
here
have
a while.
faith in you.
Yes, what do you want? Gracious
Hagatha's-
overlords.
Hagatha's pacing and just mumbling to herself and just taking a swig of whatever liquor she found.
Do you see how angry she is, Kyle? That scares me.
I think at some point, like, small tentacles just kind of pop out of various places around her, like maybe along her walking path as she's pacing.
She can destroy all of us
The-
and the
the-
ship all at once.
I'm not
So,
cleaning that.
Oh, they disappear
Kyle,
after a
shut
while,
up.
but
Kyle, you shut your mouth. Don't address it.
Space starts warping around her. The geometry starts becoming non-Euclidean.
When did Joe show up?
Joe who?
The one who messed up the room.
Wait, there's somebody else? And you didn't introduce me? That's rude.
Kyle, I'll
there'd be
put
no
you on the
introducing of
fucking wall.
Ojo. He is a son of a bitch, and he know what he did, and like he.
Kyle, it's okay. It's okay. Just speak in soft, soothing. I kind of like patting his head. Just speak in soft, soothing tones, and don't look her directly in the eye.
She threw a tentacle at me.
Just don't
I'm gonna
look her
throw a-
directly in the eye.
I'm gonna throw a bolt of radiance in your face. Explain what happened.
I don't know. I was asleep, and then you yelled at me, and I woke up in Greg's room, and someone puked. I puked on the puke a few minutes ago, so But
So it's getting worse.
but the original puke that was in the room wasn't me.
Okay.
Okay.
I think-
Hagatha?
Hagatha, can I search your room?
I told you can already get your shit out of my room.
No, not for that.
Yeah, just. I need to think. I need.
Hagatha, this version of me has not encountered what you call a boyfriend sack. Do you have one on the ship?
Of course, I carry one all the time. It's just I'm very particular about how I use it. And
Can you show me?
yeah, okay. I need to. Just. I want to see. In case you couldn't hear, she was mumbling the SpongeBob zigzag to herself because she just brings her peace. She doesn't know where the tune came from, but it's very nautical and okay. Just yes, we'll go.
Her patron is now secretly Patrick.
Well, it's the fathomless, so it could be any of them. It could be Squidward for all we know.
It's Gary.
It's the true essence of Gary.
Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's kind of woosa'd herself down enough to not be a scary monster.
Okay, Cal. Get the fuck out of here.
Fastest you've
Yeah.
ever seen him move.
Okay. Let's search around and look for. Say he's just. You'll know it when you see it. His. Anyway.
So we have your consent to search your room thoroughly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Investigation.
Yep.
Lock the room with us in it.
Do not tell Cutter that we're here. Otherwise, he's going to get very jealous and he's going to be very mad and he may cut his way through the door.
Oh, I'll yell at him if I have to.
Natural 20 for 27.
Ooh.
Nice.
For investigation.
Yep. Greg is thorough.
19 for 19.
I'm gonna roll, but I'm gonna do it with disadvantage because she's still kind of strung out.
Makes sense.
Part of you almost doesn't want to find evidence.
Yeah, no, she's like, she's gonna look, but she really doesn't want to at the same time. Like, she's just writhing on the inside. Like, she's calmed down.
It's like finding out someone has installed secret cameras in your place. It's like, I don't want to know where they've been.
Okay,
Did you-
2d20. They both rolled a 19.
Why is your carpet damp?
I like it damp.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that?
I'm used to a swamp.
This room is filled with several humidifiers and an occasional access to a spritzer sprinkler.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of plants too. But they're like aquatic
Oh.
plants.
I was gonna say it's a bit humid in here, but I couldn't.
Yeah, there's like a
past
little
all my
heater.
sweat. I feel like I'm in Louisiana. I don't know what that is, but I hear it's awful.
Yes. Anywho, your searches, though thorough, reveal nothing.
We don't find the boyfriend sack.
Well, that Hagatha would have on her
Right.
Oh,
something, or
So, boyfriend sack appears to be a sack.
yeah, it's just a sack I made myself, and I just like to
Where do you keep your boyfriend sack, Hagatha?
in the bag of holding.
Okay.
You want to try turning the bag of holding inside out?
no.
There's a lot of junk in there.
There's a lot of junk in there.
Question.
Uh-huh.
The bag of holding. Is there an extra dimensional space?
Mm-hmm.
Would it boyfriend sack be an extra dimensional space? Would that not rip a hole into the astral sea?
Wait, do we
The boyfriend
establish that?
sack was an extra dimensional space.
Well, I thought it was just a regular sack. That was kind of like the whole
Oh, okay.
thing. Or else
But
she
we
would have
could
put it in.
also check the extra dimensional, the real one that we know of, the bag of holding, to check and see if there's a boyfriend hiding out in there who's somehow able to survive more than 10 minutes at a time inside the bag.
I was gonna say if there was one, he's not with us anymore.
All right, Hagatha, you may just need to tell us who is Old Joe. I know little bits of this, like
What
he's an
is
ex-boyfriend, but like one of your firsts. I'm thinking just because you call him Old Joe, but who is this man? Who is he?
What is he?
When is he?
How
Be
is
one
he?
better. How is he?
That I could care less about. Everything
Okay.
else, I need to gather my thoughts because
And why did he take our stuff?
she shows Greg the note that was with it.
I'd read the note
Do
out
you
loud
like-
for convenience.
do you
Yeah.
like my gifts?
And it's like, and there's like I'm picturing like stains on the paper,
You.
like water stains maybe, or
It is paper off your desk.
oh yeah, so yeah, it would be
Yeah.
watermarks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's collective paper. It's not like found somewhere else or waterproof paper. This is paper with the collective header and stuff on it.
Arrow, is there anyone registered with the collective whose name is Joe?
I don't know. Is there?
Leon, can you ask Arrow if there's anyone? I feel like
You feel naked?
no, I feel like Greg is now in a relationship with Arrow where he made a mistake and she's like, I don't know. Is she?
Arrow, I get it.
She's super jealous of Pie or something. I don't know, is there? Maybe you should ask your slut girlfriend Pie.
Old Joe was from Etheris, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would be. So
Arrow, is there anybody registered with the collective by the name of Joe or Old Joe or any other alias from the plane of Etheris origin?
Searching now.
Does anybody work here with the name Joe? 5,000 names populate.
Zero.
Spend some time with that, Greg.
Arrow pops back. There are 0 Joes that work for the collective from Etheris.
no, and she like Hagatha forgets that she has a watch and she grabs Elion's but you know he was at the freaking collective. But I told you not to let him in. But now he's been on the ship and he's harassing me and I don't fucking know.
Arrow, don't fuck with us. She's gonna kill everybody. And then you won't be safe either.
Sorry.
I just answered your question the way you asked it.
Just ask her if there is anyone who goes by the name of Joe or Old Joe
Or that son of a
within
bitch.
the collective. That will be a very open term. There's actually an entire page on the collective net that's just called that SOB. So probably not a good spot. But there's anyone who goes by the name of Joe or Old Joe who might have access to an away team's quarters. I can't
Arrow-
ask this question of her.
Arrow,
It's up
did
to
you hear all that? Because I'm not repeating it.
I did hear it. Would you like to know the answer?
Sure.
come closer and I'll whisper. No.
Oh, I heard him, but I ain't telling him nothing. Do you want to know? I'll tell you.
You feel
We gotta go in
feel
the
a
room.
sassy vibration from your watch.
Ooh. Hey, we'll talk later.
It's like a little tiny electrocution. Just go.
She comes back with the information of there was a Joe that had managed to make it onto the collective, however was removed at the request of Hagatha. He had only been there a short period of time. They have not kept track of him since. There are several Joes that work for the collective, and one of them is a maintenance guy. However, he's been working for the collective for about 75 years.
How?
Now this is out of character. I don't know what. I have to think on some things. Shit.
Arrow, how could somebody access our ship without us being on our ship?
Magical means? Possibly. Someone could be stowing away that I can't find them.
How could that be?
Oh.
Arrow, can you... damn it, I can't ask for that. Can you get
Hagatha.
Arrow to give us access to the blueprints? There might be a spot
Hagatha.
on the ship that's functioning
Yes.
as a Faraday cage.
How... Does Joe have anything that you've ever given him?
It was so long ago.
Anything that he would have on him? Describe it to me as if I was there.
I think she like sits down on her bed and she's just kind of like trying to collect herself and.
Throw a history check at this.
Okay.
Even though my camera just randomly died.
Damn
He
it,
said-
Joe!
He's back! That son of a bitch!
You stole my camera.
Check under the bed!
Is he a gremlin?
So you start hearing, "Hello, Hagatha. I started as a fictional character, but I'm coming for you. You know we're meant to be. Even reality itself wants us to be together."
Joke's on you. Never mind. Alright. Wait, why am I rolling two? I only need one.
History.
History. Okay. Yoink! That's a natural one.
You can't think of anything that Joe might have of yours. It was literally, in your own mind, it's like, this is literally boyfriend number one here.
Yeah.
And-
This is OG. OG
yeah,
man.
Original sack boy, like...
Original SB. Sack boy. I'm just.
Sounds like a real sack of shit.
No, don't you understand how he's tracking you? He's not tracking you by something that belongs to you, or something that does belong to you. He's tracking you by his heart.
Greg, shut the fuck up.
I'll unlock the door, open it, and just show Greg the door.
That was Cutter.
Again, my camera.
By the way, Greg, the medal's ready for for smacking. Oh, I'll be back. Cutter will stand in for me.
Yeah. So, hours of searching later, and the ship itself, nothing pops up. There's no voids that go unsearched, no random Faraday cages or anything like that you can find. Like,
Not even if Hagatha does detect magic.
detect magic, you get nothing. I mean, you get some magical energy off the ship, people in it.
Yeah.
This ship is secure.
Old Joe's picked up some new tricks, I see.
So, here's what I'm thinking, So, old Joe used to be with the collective for a very short period of time until Hagatha requested that he not be. Therefore, he was probably released. Now, knowing about the collective, maybe he's joined the trust.
Oh, fuck.
And if they have similar technology to what we do for plane hopping and everything, that could be a way that he got here. And that could be an even bigger problem for us.
Ugh.
My complete essence on the material plane at this moment is solely to destroy the trust. And after that, I am leaving to go be with my father. Maybe you should try to make contact with old Joe. As bad of an idea that sounds like, it could be something to help us. Because honestly, I don't care about the Risco family as much as I could care about destroying the trust. If we destroy their connection with the trust, then they're really not that big of an issue.
You also
Hagatha?
could try and set a trap for him.
For old Joe?
Yeah.
He got on the ship without the ship knowing about it. Like, how are we supposed to trap someone like that?
But
Like,
we know
he's...
that he's obsessed with you.
You're the bait.
Well, no. What we'll do, this could work, actually. We use this that I was making when I was casually waiting for the metal to heat. It looks like a little mini version of the boyfriend sack. You put a note in this. Don't give me that look. You know I do this kind of stuff. We put a response note from you in that.
In the mini boyfriend
Talking about how, I don't know, how whatever way you think will get his attention, and then you list a location somewhere on the planet for the two of you to reenact how you first met. In other words, putting him in an exposed position where he can be boyfriend sacked. It's just a thought, but this honestly sounds like a man who's obsessed with you. And
if he'll do anything to be with you, and if the collective won't help him.
She doesn't like that idea of someone being obsessed with her. She doesn't like the idea of someone actually...
We would be here to make sure that nothing happens to you. Or at least I will. I don't know.
I'm not worried about that.
I would be here to help make sure things don't happen to her.
I didn't mean that you wouldn't, but if you needed to be elsewhere for the trap.
Yeah. No, it's just been a long.
Something to consider. I'm not saying you have to do this right now, but something to consider. That this is something that we could try, that could nip this in the bud. Because right now he is
with the trust.
But he's also stooped to stealing. Even, I mean, the trust stuff, it's possible. But at the very least, you stoop to a man who can break into where you are, anywhere apparently, bypass security protocols, which, once I get clearance back, I can maybe help work with Arrow and help tighten up security protocols for here on the ship. But until that's a thing...
You might want to let that situation breathe a little while.
Yeah.
My thought is if we can get him either here or somewhere where we can control the situation, regardless if he's with the trust or if he's acting alone, we can send him to the collective and put him in a cell, strip him of any ability to plane shift or anything like that, so that he can't bother you again. Because at this point, he's stalking a collective agent, and according to the bylaws, that is an imprisonable offense.
Plus, he's also bypassing security, period, so he's going to want to... The collective is going to want to interrogate him. Find out how he managed to bypass.
And as for the Risco situation, I think we need to call in some specialists.
Like who?
Voidwalkers?
Part of the reason why they sent us here was because the Voidwalkers would be well known to the Trust.
At this point, we're pretty well known to everybody. And
Yeah.
a cat almost killed me in 2 hits.
Elion's got a
I mean,
point.
it took 3 for me, but yeah.
Not the point, Greg.
Bitch.
I'm just saying. Well,
All right. In terms of old Joe, let's capture this son of a bitch.
Okay.
Put an end to it once for all.
And in regards to the Risco situation, Hagatha, I think you should reach out to an old friend of yours. I went through, when we were going through our recordings and our files, I saw someone by the name of Thane, and he's apparently probationary part of the Voidwalkers.
Is he?
Well, probationary is parentheses multiple times with an asterisk, but I don't know where the asterisk goes because it's a really long page.
Is it just his title? Sounds like Thane.
I don't know. And then he has something about like the Red Rocket or something like that. He has his own ship, the Red Rocket.
Thought it was pink.
Rouge something. I don't know. I was trying to translate. I don't get it.
Rouge one.
Rouge one.
Wait, he has the Rouge one? My baby.
I'm confused. Okay. But
Well,
yeah,
I helped
if you reach out to
design
him, maybe he can help us with the Voidwalkers.
Yeah. He's stealthy. He's, I mean, if he's part of the training for, we've heard of Voidwalkers and stuff as a Punchline.
many
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Voidwalkers.
It's like you're in the army and you hear Delta Force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
You know what Green Berets are.
you know what the special forces guys are.
Yeah. So while he's off doing that, not messaging us.
He said you were
I love him
messaged.
so
He
much.
was the one who gave you guys the mission.
Yeah, he's
No, I know, and then
he's
now
technically
I
your
remember.
mission officer.
that's true. But hasn't called us, hasn't checked in on us. No, she's. I think that's a good
Fine,
idea.
this
I
meeting
know,
that
I miss
I
the
had
fuzzy
with
little
him
guy.
Actually, Elion hasn't met him.
Yeah, Elion hasn't met Thane.
All right, so you guys send out said messages and dispersing and requesting for backup and stuff. You do get a call a little bit later that day. Now, it's not Thing. It is a sharply dressed man in a military-style uniform. Gigantic Coke bottle glasses. The audio comes in just fine. The video for this call, however, yeah.
It starts and then
that
it
makes
just kind of
sense.
vanishes.
Well, no, it makes sense because,
Maybe it's just a picture of the guy, and it's just like kind of crinkly. Or
operational.
whatever.
You can't breach OPSEC. So
It's like the command. It's like the guy in XCOM who gives you all your missions. He's just like over. It's just nothing but a silhouette.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah, it's operational security.
No, but this guy appears, and I am Lieutenant Savian Castavel, and I am your intelligence officer. I have received many requests, and I'm here to help you strategize as needed.
Is this, out of curiosity, is this that Weasley little wizard guy who was like the other trainee with Thane who made it through?
Yes.
He is now.
Yes. So, after reviewing the reports, I feel that your mission is so completable without any assistance from an actual Voidwalker qualified squad.
Oh, and how do you suggest we do that?
You can always request magical beads of disguise. And you still have the leads.
Alright. What are these magical means you talk about?
Hats of disguise.
Do we have them on the ship? Or
we can request them.
I can have them beamed to you right away.
So how many hats do we need?
I would assume 4.
Well, there's
Cutter.
three of us. Cutter can.
They know Cutter for sure. He could be another flying
What's it all?
donkey.
He disguises himself as a pseudo dragon.
And Oog's a shadow, so he just can morph into what I look like.
I get a wand of polymorph for Cutter.
Your tactical advantage is weakened, but I feel with the reports and reportings from the Kyle Risco files, great job, Greg. You could definitely have a lead at this marquee.
All right. So best bet is probably going to be Miss Marquis. Thank you, Savian. I apologize. What was your last name?
God, I forgot it already. Corvosa.
All right.
Is that
thank you,
3 C's or is
Lieutenant.
that? You're an asshole, and hangs up.
Really?
I was taking notes. Look, and there's just multiple letters in front of a long face. My intelligence is 10.
It doesn't mean you're a jerk.
Nookie was.
You would understand. I froze. It was a glorious freeze. I don't know why my camera is all of a sudden failing.
All right.
I would understand, but at the same time, I was also Nookie.
Yes.
I'm the embodiment of all the things now.
In the hours that we have spent waiting, would I have gotten a new shield made?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
I'm
nothing
going to-
special and barely qualifies enough to hold the magic you're trying to cast into it.
Yeah. I'm going to infuse it with the repulsor shield. So now that is a thing. That is back equipped. Huzzah.
Hey, Greg, you waited a long time for that. Why didn't you just use the 3D printer in the other room?
Because it's busy printing my other thing.
What other thing?
My hammer.
You look over at that particular magical 3D printer or scanner. You see a giant paused at 93%.
Out of filament. Nice.
And 4 hats of disguise beam in.
Hey, maybe we can disguise your hammer as completed.
I have a chaos pistol. Don't tempt me.
As soon as you guys
Not that
remove
chaotic.
you can all add hats of disguise to your sheets. And Greg, I know you would do this. You immediately hit the resume button, And it's just a loading screen.
I was gonna say a message pops up and says security clearance not found. God damn it! If you delay this too much longer, Ray, there's going to be hell to pay. I've been asking for this item for months.
I know, and I'm screwing with you on purpose.
All right.
But it's not just me.
Yeah. So
this item requires attunement.
The hat does, yeah.
Yeah, I can't use it.
Why can't you use it?
I have 3 things attuned.
What is attuned to you?
A belt, my sword, and an amulet.
So, do you want to unattune to something to disguise or run the risk of being spotted?
I still
He's a
think you'd
big
be
shiny
fine
boy. If
without it.
anybody needs disguise, it's him.
I personally still think he'd be absolutely fine without it.
So, up to you guys.
Like he's an elf. We could just work with some clothing. Oh, do you have a cloak, Gideon?
I do not.
Okay. I grab some cloth, wrap it around him. I tap it and turn it into a cloak of the manta ray, which does not require attunement. Pull the hood up, so now you just look like you have a very nautical themed cloak wrapped around you. Does infusions!
There you go.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, equip to you. And God, I'm trying to remember what my other infusion was that I had equipped.
I
think
feel
I
like
left
you can
that one
swim
open.
very fast.
Oh, right. Boots of Elven Kind. I tap the shoes I'm wearing and I turn those into a Boots of Elven Kind.
Perfect.
So that is my 3 infusions for the day.
There you go.
I inscribe my brand new shield with my fire rune, and I have so that vanishes from the other item from the other shield that it was on, and I still have all my tools, right?
Yeah.
I got all my tools back, right? Okay, so I still have my cloud rune.
Yep.
I still have
good.
Cheeto dust on them.
No. Those are my spare tools.
These are
Not
my
the ones I carry on me.
Those are my spare tools. These are my mission tools. But I have a backup pair of those before I would use the spare tools that are my secondary mission tools.
Then I have my decorative tools, which I never use. They're just really, really nicely made.
Oh, the snap-on ones. Got it.
Yep. And then there's business tools. I'm going to craft a masterpiece of death and destruction.
Yes.
The craftsman tools.
No. Those tools I actually required to keep in R&D back at the collective after the last time I built the life force bomb. Anyway.
All right.
Did we hear anything back from Joe?
I don't.
Well, do you leave a message for Joe?
I don't.
Like I said, put it in like the little mini quote boyfriend sack, the mini one that Greg hands you, that made for you while he was bored. You put a message in there, leave it somewhere where old Joe will stalkingly find it.
Where do I have him meet us?
Somewhere. Well,
On
first
top
off,
deck.
yeah. Well, probably somewhere. I'd say probably somewhere.
Well,
down on
clearly
the
he
planet.
can come here. This
Yes,
would be
but
a place that we can control.
that's too obvious. Like this is meant to be like a romantic reenactment of how they first met. Like Hagatha, how did you first meet Joe?
On Atheris.
Yes, but how? Like where did you kidnap him? What time of day was it?
It's usually late in the day.
Okay, later in the day, maybe like twilight or something.
It was so long ago. and I have captured so many in the boyfriend's life. How do you keep track of that all?
You never forget your first.
Have you met me?
Obviously, he never forgot his first.
No, because he's a friggin' psycho. Why do you think he's not with me?
Okay.
You wanted it too badly, and I don't like that. I like the chase. I don't like it when they fall in love with me, because then it's just like, then it just takes all the fun out of it, and nobody wants that.
Okay,
and she just like starts to go spiraling down in her the reasoning for why she does the things she does, and it's just like.
I'm sorry. Did you say
Heather.
skin suit? He's not gonna wear a skin suit of you. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
Hey, he's not that kind of psycho.
The lotion of the basket.
Where's the goddamn lotion of the basket?
All right, let's just do this. He's casually walking home along a dark and seedy alley just off of Main Street, or something. There's always a Main Street. That's a universal requirement.
In the swamp?
Well, I mean,
You
if
can have
he
a
is,
Main Street in the
I did
swamp.
go into town every once in a while.
Well, if he is stalking you and has access to the ship, why don't you just leave it in Hagatha's
ship.
room?
Well, I mean, leave the
His
note
room.
here. But
He has a
we want to
room
know
on the
where he's going to.
Hagatha's room. Like Hagatha's room was common area on the ship.
Or
That's a little
But-
too on the nose.
what
I
about
mean,
about the ship? You know, reenact that moment of like you king of the world.
just in the cockpit?
I'm flying, Joe. I'm flying.
All right, so you leave the
She
note.
shoots daggers at Elion. Like, she's just like,
Like we're trying to make him think that she's trying to pursue him again, but in her way, which is usually kidnapping people off the street. Right? That's what we're going for, or at least that's what I'm suggesting.
Hagatha, you should just say on the note, come back to the ship. I want to talk. And just
Yeah.
leave it at that.
yep, that's it, done.
Okay, and you leave it somewhere clever.
Yeah.
You head down, unless there's anything else we want to do in the ship.
No.
Back down to the Warhaven City Center.
Yes. Hats of disguise, and we're gone.
Greg disguises himself as himself,
As
as the half-orc version of Greg.
clever.
So you guys know it's him.
Yep. Perfect.
I feel like I need to go for a swim.
Hagatha, you have an idea of what you would go with?
I have no idea. Probably.
Does this town has billboards?
Yeah, the advertisements and
Okay. Greg would just point at one of the first billboard that has like a picture of a woman on it. Says, try looking like that.
Okay. Yeah, she'll copy a female figure off of one of the billboards.
I should probably change the color of my eyes. It probably gives me away.
Hagatha, roll a luck roll.
Use thaumaturgy to turn your eyes black.
No, I changed my eye color to something disgusting, so it looks like Greg's eyes. But no, that should do. And now they match Greg's eyes.
All right, luck.
Weird, I feel like I've seen those eyes before.
Look. 15.
15. It is a model for a health insurance ad that you find. So she's pretty, but not
Older.
not older, not younger, not. It's like right there in the middle. They were trying to appeal to the common people to buy health insurance. So it's a good look.
Average.
Average.
Okay.
Well, there's
Pretty
a billboard
average.
right there for underwear. It's Calvin and Hobbes.
Just a massive.
I think that might still be
massively Iron
copyrighted.
Man with giant pecs, oddly shaped package, and abs.
No thanks.
But you travel through city center and you manage to find the head house of Marquis.
The what house?
The head house of the Marquis.
Oh, the hen house. You said something else.
No, head. Main, the
Head.
flagship.
Flagship.
Oh, so it was what I heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
The head
Yeah.
house.
But you live in the gutter, so
Just as
You're
every
supposed
good
to be the
paladin,
holy one here.
Just as every good paladin does. Anywho,
I'm a good boy.
this place has a giant lit up marquee in front of it. It's definitely the home base. It's bigger. There's
oh, funny. We're looking for Sarah Markey.
and you enter the building.
Following Kyle's
are-
advice.
Are there girls out front?
There
Like,
are
what-
like in the windows, but it's silhouetted. So like they're backlit and you see a shadow.
Greg, are those hookers? You know, right? Right? No.
I'm trying to come up with a good response that's Greg, but I. No, they're not hookers. It's really easy to tell. They're not hooked onto anything.
Oh, they're prostitutes. Hookers are the ones that you kill.
No. Prostitutes are
No.
the ones you meet near lampposts.
They're
Yeah, and
called
hookers are
sex
the ones that you
workers.
find in the trunk.
These are, I believe, depending upon the culture, I think the term here is courtesan, or
So when
women
they're
of
dead, they're
negotiable
just
affection.
hookers.
Women of negotiable affections, I think, is what we're going for here.
Negotiation girls. Hi.
They continue to kind of move seductively in the window. There is a red carpet leading upstairs to a finely carved oak door. Would you like to enter or continue to make odd comments to shadows in the window?
Well, I mean, I can say odd.
I'd
comments
be
that,
I'd be
"Ooh,
like
he's a shadow
shoulder
right here."
leading Ilion up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Are we going in? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The carpet matches the drapes.
Indeed it does. The place is quite posh. However,
You proud of that one, Brian?
I am.
I would like to give Brian inspiration for that.
yeah, and you know what? It could be a D12.
Oh!
But if you roll it twice and they don't match, you don't get it. Because they have to
That's
match.
fine.
No, just kidding. Anywho,
They're not twins, they're sisters, thank you.
this door opens up to a waiting chamber where there's a half moon reception counter with two ladies behind it, and there's two doors on either side, and there's like sitting areas. One of the ladies is busy with another customer. The other one waves you all three forward. It's like, hello and welcome to Marquis' House of Pleasures. What would be your interest this evening? Are we looking for fun and companionship, or just straight companionship?
I like fun. What are we? We're in the waiting room, though, so did we come early?
No.
He's first.
Right, so here we just kind of decide what part of the attraction you head into. We head in right in more towards the rooms, or do we go to the entertainment lounge where there's singing and food?
Yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, we, is Sarah in by any chance?
Miss Marquis.
Yeah.
I believe she is. Her schedule is quite busy. Is there a reason you would like to speak with you? Are you unsatisfied with a recent visit?
Well,
we wanted
we
to
would like a very
discuss
satisfactory. We want to have a satisfactory meeting with her.
A satisfactory meeting.
Yeah. That,
Okay.
that's what we want, right?
Sure. If you wouldn't mind waiting over here, and I will see if she's available. Roll a persuasion check to see how hard this girl, when she goes to Sarah, what does she say? Like, it's like there's some people here who want to meet you, or whatnot.
That's a 28. That's a 19 plus 9.
Damn.
28.
I am sweet and innocent.
15 for Hagatha.
That 28.
Oh, am I rolling this too, or?
No.
Yeah, I was like, no,
No.
you don't want me to participate.
So, you wait a few minutes. You see some customers leave both doors. And the receptionist comes back down. And there's a front and a back door. What do you want, Brian?
Nail them both.
Anywho, the receptionist comes back to you guys and it's like, Miss Marquis will be down in a moment, but has offered you all a complimentary drink at the bar and the entertainment side of the house.
That was very sweet of her.
Yes. So she holds out a stamp and stamps each one of your hands, and this is a really cool stamp. It's a magic stamp, so it changes colors, it glows, and it looks like it's hovering above the skin on your hand.
Ooh.
What's it in the shape of?
Nifty.
It's a monogrammed M.
Fancy.
Yeah, M for Marquis.
Monogrammed M or a monogrammed M?
M.
Okay.
As in money.
And mushrooms.
So you guys go into the entertainment side of the house, and it's got a main stage.
Entertained.
It's got little stages on left or right, but on the main stage with round tables, like I think old school Vegas show, like Sinatra, kind of.
Ooh, like
old
dinner
like
and
Rat Pack. And,
Rat Pack.
oh,
Like there's a little haze. The music is perfect. It's classy. It's a chill environment.
Get like the cabaret dancers.
Yeah, but those girls are on stage, and there is a active burlesque show going on.
That's the one I was thinking of. For less.
burlesque. Those are fun.
The receptionist guides you over to a bar that's sitting further back, and behind the bar is a half-orc gentleman who takes your orders, and you can order whatever you'd like. And the receptionist says that Miss Marquis will be down in a moment. About 15 minutes goes by. If you want
Greg
to
has already been talking with the bartender about, like, half-orc traditions and things like that, where he grew up, etc.
I asked one of the burlesque dancers why they were wearing such a tight, like, shirt. It looks uncomfortable.
It is, but it doesn't stay on long. She winks and walks away.
Hagatha, what does that mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
The half-orc behind the bar is like, hey, like, wow, like, you must have been out in the wildlands when you were raised. I was born in the city, man. So, like, completely different experiences. He kind of listens, kind of doesn't. He's busy serving other people, but definitely comes back to check in on you a little bit more than everybody else.
Okay.
Orc. Never mind.
Orc solidarity.
Greg, it doesn't seem like you guys really relate anyway. And then I just kind of turn.
So 15 minutes comes down, and from a door that seems to materialize out of the wall, hold on, I want to describe her correctly.
Seeing the door, it's like, oh, I've done that once. Well, no, materialize a door and just walk back in. That's where
Oh.
attack from, basically.
Hold on. I'm gonna send this in the Facebook chat because it fits. And this is exactly what she looks like.
A little child holding a Viking shield.
No.
That different thing entirely.
Ah,
Ooh,
oh, she's cute.
She
Pretty.
is
very pretty.
light blue skin, long ears, green hair cut to the shoulders. Her clothing shows off her shoulders. Gorgeous elven woman.
She's a sea elf.
Nope, she's not.
No? Would I know?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Everyone can do it if they want.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
an
do this.
18 plus nothing.
18.
Hold on.
Arcana, you said?
Oh, 10.
19.
Lame.
19. 10. I'd put it at Greg. Greg would probably get this. Probably the first time you've seen one in person. You've only seen illustrations. This is a Spring Eladrin elf.
Oh, why would I not?
Dang.
She's from my plane.
Mm-hmm.
Different plane.
Well,
She's Fae.
She's closer to being a true Fae, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. Ook probably might. I
And
don't know.
well, Eladrin also live on the outer realms too.
Yes. And she goes, "My name is Sarah Markey, and it is a pleasure to meet you. Now, I heard you had some questions about satisfaction. And in this particular case, I'd be much obliged to talk to you upstairs away from the rest of the customers in case it was a horrible incident. Would you please follow me?" And she leads you up into her office. And that's where we're going to pause for this evening's game.
Hey, you guys wait at the bar for a minute, and then come on.
I did that for the last time. I did that last time, and
So,
Yeah, Greg does wave to the bartender as he walks out and says, I'll be back. Kind of signals I'll be back.
so, so thank you all for watching this evening and dealing with my camera just crapping out in the middle of it for no apparent reason because it's fine now. But thank you all for watching this episode of the Agents of the Collective. We are very happy to have you join us. If you'd like to see us, you can check us out. Usually Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And sometimes a little later because somebody rolls a natural one and completely forgets he has responsibilities outside of the other responsibilities.
all the responsibilities.
Yay!
Purely hypothetical.
Purely hypothetical. Nobody rolled an in-life natural one the other day.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you like what you saw, please like, follow, subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. We are looking for 50 people, 50 followers on Twitch. That will allow us to do some cool stuff and allows you to support us in different ways. You can follow us here on YouTube, which we're at 78 followers on YouTube, by the way.
Thank you.
I can see triple digits by the end of the year.
Ooh.
That'd be super exciting.
That would be very cool. Anyways, if you'd like to find us on all the social medias, it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can email us at thecollective@gmail.com. And with that, I bid you adieu, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'll be right back. I got